Bien, la situación es esta. Esto es Kumandra.
Tierra se llama como una parte del dragón. Colmillo, corazón, columna.
Hi, good evening from Spain. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem. This is the new,
Yep.
the new reality. So it's really nice to talk to you, and congratulations. I loved the movie. I was obsessed with it since D23. So I was looking forward to see it.
Glad we didn't disappoint. Thank you.
Thank you.
So my first question is about those scenes during the film, like the presentation of the territories of Kumandra and the prologue that changed the style of animation. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, I think, we're always looking for an opportunity to, change up styles. And we knew we had a pretty good lock on what the look of the film was going to be. We were going for a very rich, very realistic live action look in terms of the actual movie. So with the prologue specifically, there was just a lot of information to cover and a lot of kind of big concepts. So we thought going for a more graphic approach would help it kind of land in the audience's mind and stick there a little bit more. And luckily, shadow puppetry in Southeast Asia is such a huge part of their storytelling culture, and for us to be able to leverage that in the film, we were so excited, and our team rallied around it. We actually formed a sort of mini unit that just focused on the prologue, because it was a different style of animation than we've ever done before, a different look. I mean, there were so many things to figure out, but it blew us away. What ended up on screen. And then there were two other opportunities in sort of fantasy sequences that we were able to kind of change up the look as well. It just gave us an opportunity to kind of change things up, and I love those scenes as much too. So I think we're always kind of looking for any opportunity to kind of shake things up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I also wanted to ask you about Namaari, which I thought it's a really interesting character. What can you tell me about her origin story in the project? How did she enter the story, and what does she add to the Disney characters library?
I mean, with Namaari, she was, when we came on board, there was always an antagonist figure in Raya, and I think the conversation Don Carlos and I had was like, how do we not? I think that when the journey of the movie is about people coming together, we needed to create a character that you wanted to root turn good. Basically, you wanted to see them turn. I think those are the more interesting bad guys anyways. I think like Killmonger from Black Panther is a way more interesting bad guy than just some evil maleficent force that just wants to kill everybody. And so that was something that we all kind of looked at and kind of creating a backstory for her that you understood. She, we always kind of said she is Raya for all intents and purposes. She just didn't get to meet Susu. And so by the time we get to the end of the movie, Namaari gets changed through, Raya doing this great sacrifice, but through that relationship that she got through Sisu. But they were both two characters that don't trust anyone. They think that to save the world, they kind of, or control the world that they're in, they have to kind of beat everyone up. But Raya has a different experience that allows them both to change. And I just love her. She's literally my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, she's so great. I also wanted to know why the film takes inspiration of a group of countries of Southeast Asia, and because the easiest way would be to choose one of them and focusing on them. Why choosing a group of countries instead of one?
I think from the beginning, the team and all of us were. Southeast Asia just became, first of all, it was a region that had never been explored in Disney history before. So I think that's the first reason why sort of like even the people predating us went on those trips, one of those journeys, and started sort of like learning a lot about the cultures. And then the second thing that was, I think, very important in that journey of development was that the diversity that exists in that region and the richness of cultures that exist in that region really became something that inspired our entire team. And as you can tell, I think Kumandra really reflects that diversity. It's, even though it's one land that was once unified within the 5 different nations of Kumandra, lands of Kumandra, there's so much diversity in the landscape and the people and the culture and the way they dress. And I think that it was very much trying to sort of like take inspiration from the diversity that exists in Southeast Asia. So rather than sort of, we really wanted to lean on those differences in our story. It became really important because our story really is about different lands and different people with different worldviews coming together. So I feel like it became the perfect allegory and the perfect source of inspiration for the story that we were trying to tell.
Sisu, el mundo está roto. Peleamos. Asesinamos. Robamos. Hola.